Hello there and welcome to another episode of World of Tanks with Ungainly Titan, and a big warm welcome to those people who have subscribed since I last recorded. I may have put up videos since you subscribed, but I have pre-recorded those videos earlier. I tend to try and record ahead of time as much as possible so that real life events don't interrupt my schedule or don't interrupt it at least too badly. That's not stopping me from forgetting to upload videos on occasion. So anyway, welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy the channel, and I really hope to be able to entertain you. If you subscribed though for the series of Ace Tanker games that I had recently, I should apologise in advance because that is probably an aberration. I'm probably not that good. However, I will do my best, and if you want to see your average tanker with the average tanker's tribulations instead of, you know, the unicorn type tankers, then this is the channel for you. So here we have a fairly typical Prokhorovkha deployment. Heavy tanks heading for the center, a light tank hiding at the back, tank destroyers camping the back. Well, yeah, tank destroyers are probably okay camping the back. They generally have long range, pretty accurate guns. However, they're depending on heavy tanks to spot for them, which is not always optimal because the heavy tanks aren't the best at spotting. Now, the other problem we have is that we have sent nothing, pretty much, to the hill. There's a medium tank over at A9 who is of no use to anybody on this God's green earth because he's at the back. He's not going to see anything. He may see that tank in the village, but then so does everybody else. The light tank that's at the edge of the river was trying to do the right thing, which is head for the hill, but there's no way he's going to have any chance of affecting things on the hill because it's just a light tank and there's two heavy tanks being spotted on the hill, including whoever's been spotted in the village. This is going to be challenging. However, I'm in a bush as far forward as I dare go. I have view range out to the central ridge and a little beyond it, but you know, I won't see anything beyond it because that's below the line of sight. And I kind of as far as I'm willing to push at this moment in time, because as soon as I fire, if I go further forward, I'll probably be spotted by some sneaky light tank or tank destroyer that's hiding in the bushes, either on the road or in the high ground there just west of the road in front of me. And we're 3 tanks down. Now somebody parked up in the bush behind me, which is kind of bad form really, because if one of us are spotted then both of us will get shot. So I push forward slightly, see if I can extend my view range and support that slightly crazy Wolverine that's in front of me. He's really too far forward for a lightly armoured tank destroyer, because he is going to be seen from that location when he gets into position to fire. And sure enough, he's shut down. So now we're 4 tanks down. So there's a KV-1S in front of me. We have lost the eastern side of the railway. I'm going to push forward a little bit, see if I can extend my view range. The KV-1S might not see me. I'm a bigger risk from the Panzer S35 here, and sure enough, as soon as I fire, I'm spotted. So I make a beeline out of here and go down for the nearest low ground, which is this bit. And as soon as I get into it, I'm unspotted, so it was probably the 35S, or the S35, sorry, that spotted me. However, the enemy have now broken through under the railway bridge on the eastern side of the map, and I completely mess up on the blitzing. It is one of the problems you'll notice is quite common in my play, that I either don't give enough lead or give too much lead. But in my defence, I would point out that I live in an area in rural Ireland where the internet is pretty unreliable, shall we say. So I suffer from both latency and packet loss depending on the time of day, phase of the moon, all that sort of stuff. And it's quite intermittent, so sometimes you have to work out each given day how much lead you need to give. However, with an OI experimental, it doesn't really matter. They're so big, you just point it slightly in front of the tank and you're going to hit it. And we've managed to pull back our deficit. We're tank down, but tactically we're not too badly off. The KV-1S is probably still down there. The KV-1 should get out of there, although it's too late now. simply because he doesn't have the view range. He can be outspotted by pretty much anything. We get rid of the T14, and things aren't too bad now. We've 2 field tanks, they have 2 field tanks, and we're kind of close together. T40 making a run now across the middle of the field. Don't really know why he's doing that. He'd have been better off probably staying for his was and letting us make the move, or forcing the KV-1S to actually lead the charge. So we put one into him, and I'm going to push forward because he's detecting me anyway, and I don't want the KV-1S to get a shot at me. So I reckon I can get up behind him because he has to either face the other tank destroyer or has to face me. So now we've pulled it even. There's artillery. So we just need to avoid artillery is the next thing, and I'm going to go forward scouting because I've probably got the best mobility, and I've got a turret as well. It isn't the fastest turret, which is one of the problems that if you try and use this as a medium tank, you're going to get nailed by the turret rotation. It's quite slow. It's the thing with most of the American turret and tank destroyers. They have pretty slow turret rotations. So we spotted one of the artilleries, but I'm not going to stop because the other one is there as well, and they're low tier artillery, so they're pretty fast aiming times. There's very high dispersion in this gun as well, so firing on the move is going to be pretty problematic. However, our artillery shut him down, or possibly our tank destroyer, and this guy's fired, so I could afford to actually take my time, but my colleagues have managed to get rid of him, and I have run out of armor piercing ammunition. So I have a KV-1S and I just have high explosives. Fortunately, the artillery is quite on the ball, and I can beat his turret rotation and I can beat my own, so I don't get the kill shot. However, we did pretty well. 5 kills, 19 damaging ribbons, 8 assisted or spotting damage ribbons. So let's see how we did. So 2,102 damage, 484 assists. Kind of low on the assist side, but we got a high caliber and a first class mastery. So I suppose in spite of the deficiencies of our team's initial deployment, we've managed to pull the game back and pull out a win. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I catch you again soon. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so, and please consider giving the video a like. Thank you very much.